UAP. We've really got some interesting and exciting news for you regarding the UAP and alien world, right? Which I just love talking about, right? So, Ross Coldheart just did a bombshell the other day, or 2 days ago, over on a podcast on X, okay? And he basically said that the Tic Tac UFO, I'll show you the video in a minute just to refresh your mind, and also if you're like new to the alien and UAP world, welcome. I was trying to do an alien sign them. He's basically said that the Tic Tac UAP is a product of Lockheed Martin. You might be thinking, what's Lockheed Martin? Don't worry, I'll show you in a second. But let's first of all take a listen to what he says, because he has really ruffled a few feathers in the UAP community, and it opens up so many other questions. We wanting more like answers. Yeah? Right, listen to this first of all.
I now know categorically that the Tic Tac is Lockheed Martin technology.
Come on! What is this nonsense? Guys, I need some help. I'm lagging like crazy. Are there any other better emulators? I don't want to get bullied again because of lag.
Toward the source of the noise. The trail led him to some stairs to the rooftop where clothes were hanging on a clothesline. As he walked by, he noticed something strange. Between the hanging clothes, he saw the pale face of a girl with pitch-black eyes. Terrified, he backed away. But when he looked again, there was no one there. Oddly enough, the face he saw resembled the girl in the picture on the wall downstairs. It seemed that he might have encountered the ghost of the girl, but how was she there? Did she perhaps die in the house, or was it an entity that had taken a form? Imagine seeing this while out on the highway with your friends. The driver of the car does not appear to be human, with that large blue head and faint blue glow around its body. The creature didn't seem to notice them as it just continued to drive off as if it was a normal day on Earth, except it was not. They could have just run into an alien. Aliens are a hot topic these days. Despite the buzz, we don't know for sure if they are already among us or if we've ever made contact. Imagine Aaron's and my surprise when we came across this footage. What do you think's going on here? A real alien casually driving around, or a cosplayer going home from one of those cons they usually organize? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. If our next clip proves anything, it's that the pace of technological advancement can sometimes leave us wide-eyed, or in this case, possibly red-eyed. In this extraordinary scenario, this man has a smart eye lens on with a charger discreetly positioned on his eyelid, which is all, isn't it? To use possible across these beautiful waters in the middle of the forest below. He decided to take a few pictures and some videos. After he retired home to review the footage, it was then that he saw a strange creature looking up at him. The creature was standing behind some bushes on the right side of the image. Do you see it? Initially, he thought it was a Bigfoot, but this one looked very different. It was bipedal and about 6 to 8 feet tall. It had a dog-like face, unlike a Bigfoot, and had a longer snout. The head of the creature was triangular with silver hair on it going all the way to its shoulder, but the rest of its body hair was black. The creature was also holding a white furred animal in its hand that looked like a dog, and its face had a red stain on it. So our guess is that this creature was munching on this dog. What creature are we looking at here, though? Many in the paranormal community believe it's a dog man. Looking at it, I don't blame them for thinking so. You have seen it too, so what are your thoughts?
Participa en las batallas a gran escala de War Thunder, un épico juego de acción multijugador con vehículos militares. Los tanques son...
There are countless strange and questionable things in the world, but one thing that has truly left me speechless is this particular footage. In the clip, you can see a brick house with a massive elephant inside, gradually breaking through the wall to escape. This isn't just any elephant, it's an enormous creature. As it demolishes the wall bit by bit, it becomes evident that the room it was trapped in is surprisingly small. There's no visible entry large enough for such a huge animal to have gotten inside in the first place. The big question then is, how did this creature get in there? The footage defies logic and raises intriguing possibilities. Could the elephant have been somehow teleported into the room? How else could this creature have gotten inside? Well, some commenters on the original post had funny things to say. As funny as these sound, one caught my eye. So what if, just what if? I never thought I would see the day when fish would be walking on land, but here we have 3 fish moving in a straight line crossing the road to a water nearby. This is something you'd expect to see in a cartoon, not in real life, so what's going on here? On its skin. Creature to flee as well. Once we got the clip and info, we decided to analyze it to see if we could determine where and when it was shot. It didn't take too long for us to discover its origins, though. A team member saw a similar clip on one of the paranormal platforms, and that's when we discovered this was not real, but a cutscene from a video game called Abe's Odd World. A hiker captured a video of a mysterious object while out on a walk. He does appear to be filming from a mountainous location with cloudy weather. Despite being cloudy, the silhouette of a large craft could be seen hovering over a mountain with some intricate structure on it. Anyone who sees this will scream, "Alien!" Unless, of course, they've seen the movie District 9. A large chunk of those who saw it called it a UFO, while others speculated it might be a military base. However, one person pointed out that the video had to be fake, as this was a scene from the movie District 9. This led to a debate among internet users, with some stating it was the real deal, while others thought it was nothing more than just a hoax. Despite this controversy surrounding the video, it remains a mystery as to what the object was. What do you think? Do you believe that the video is authentic, or do you subscribe to the idea that it's a hoax? We all heard of the tragic fires that burned down Chile not long ago. News coming from there now is that the residents are now painting their roofs and properties blue. Now you might be wondering what blue has to do with anything. This has to do with DEW, direct energy weapons. Some conspiracy theories suggest the fires might be a result of these mysterious weapons. They even connect the dots between the Chile fires and the blazes in Hawaii. They claim that these weapons can't detect the color blue, so by giving their homes a fresh coat, they're basically trying to stay one step ahead of potential disaster. Apparently, many billionaires and millionaires have their private homes in blue coatings. I don't know how true that is, and I refuse to investigate. I was afraid to know the truth. I didn't want to get involved in anything sketchy, but then again, what do you guys think? Now, this is a sweet twist on the concept of bee-friendly.
Bee-friendly, mi gente, miren la abeja. No lo puedo creer, no.
Hey, handsome. I have a level 300 holy priest and a CP of 2 million. Are you going to take me out on a date?
I have a level 500 archer and a CP of 8 million. Want to hang out?
I have a level 999 necromancer and a level 999 demonic swordsman. My CP is 50 million.
Wow, how did you do that?
Have you ever seen a game where the stronger you become, the more dangerous it is? You are in the wilderness with no guidance and no tasks. You must always be on guard against sneak attacks from players and bosses. The bosses here will become stronger as you progress. All you can do is shuttle and explore in the wilderness, and kill monsters to level up. When you finally reach level 100, you will receive your first quest reward. It allows you to choose to upgrade to a poison, ice, or fire-based profession. After upgrading, you will unlock more advanced masks. Do you think you have the ability to try such a game?
Play for free now.
No lo puedo creer.
Feast your eyes on this viral donut shop making waves on social media. What's all the buzz about? Well, it's not just about donuts, it's about bees carrying out their pollination process right inside the premises. Just take a peek at these industrious bees strolling on the sugary delights. It's a quirky fusion of the culinary and the natural world. Now, the big question: would you ever indulge in treats from such a place where bees are not just customers but pollination partners? What's your take on this unique approach to coexisting with nature? A bold venture, or perhaps a too close for comfort encounter with your baked goods? Yup, a dragon. Someone actually posted this online as a clip of a real and genuine dragon. Naturally, this has thousands of individuals talking and debating its authenticity, and it's not very surprising. In various cultures, dragons are mythical creatures that are often depicted as large, majestic beings with wings and a serpent-like body. They're believed to have lived on Earth in ancient times. While this has some features similar to the legendary dragon, it has no wings or legs and is slithering up a rock. It's also got a pretty big head with thorns to match. Although it's large, it's not nearly as ginormous as a mythical dragon is expected to be. Naturally, the clip started a debate, with some believing it was real and many more believing it was nothing but CGI work from a movie. Simply put, that creature is not real. While I love dragons, I must say that this clip does have some red flags. I mean, I doubt a real dragon will have let you get that close enough to film it. The clip doesn't appear to be shot by drone or trail cam either, which makes me doubt its authenticity. Nonetheless, everyone is intrigued by the possibility of a real-life modern-day dragon. In fact, a part of me wishes we were wrong and this was the real deal. But hey, that's just me. Also, what do you think? Do you think this could be authentic, or do you side with the masses that this is just CGI? Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. Well, don't mind me, it had to be done. Someone captured this strange situation in a flowing water body. As the water was rushing, there appeared a strange humanoid figure, but just as quickly as it appeared, it disappeared into the waters. Many people have been trying to come up with theories to explain what caused this strange occurrence. One of the most common suggestions is that there is a gateway in the waters that transported this being to another dimension or civilization. This idea has been fueled by discussions about possible portals around the world, and this occurrence could be seen as evidence of their existence. Some also think that this could have been a water elemental in human form. You know, those ancient mythical beings made entirely of water, often depicted in fantasy as powerful entities capable of controlling bodies of water and associated with the forces of the ocean, lakes, and rivers. However, some skeptics believe that the video has been digitally manipulated using CGI to create the appearance of a humanoid figure in the water. What do you think? Next, we have another mysterious sighting in the air. This time, it's a horizontal-looking object gliding over the woodlands of Colombia. It's the classic story of an unidentified flying object reigniting the age-old question: could it be an alien spacecraft or maybe some otherworldly device? The possibilities are as vast as the starry skies. What do you think of this horizontal marvel? My mind thinks it looks like a frisbee, but the paranormal community says it's extraterrestrial. So let's hear your opinions as well. What do you think we're looking at? Next, you might want to take a look at this strange encounter. As you can see from the clip, someone was burning something when out of nowhere the flames flared up and a bizarre fiery figure took shape. The woman who was standing by the blazing spectacle and the person behind the camera both took a hasty step back, and looking at it, I would have rushed out of the place. But knowing me, I would have returned as well to find out what it was. Having seen it yourself, what do you think it could be?
Hola a todos, bienvenidos a nuestro resumen mensual de mercados para el mes de julio de 2025. Junio ha sido un mes de contrastes en los mercados. En Estados Unidos el S&P 500 subió un 4,96%, alcanzando máximos históricos. En cambio en Europa el Eurostoxx 50 cayó un menos 1,18% y el IBEX 35 un menos 1,13%. El buen tono del mercado estadounidense se explicó en parte por el acuerdo comercial entre Estados Unidos y China, el alto al fuego entre Irán e Israel y la expectativa de que Trump designe un nuevo presidente para la Reserva Federal, lo que podría favorecer futuras bajadas de tipos. En renta fija, como muestra este gráfico, el bono a 10 años en Estados Unidos cerró junio con una rentabilidad del 4,23%, frente al 2,60% en Alemania y el 3,24% en España. Estas diferencias reflejan tanto las expectativas de tipos como el riesgo percibido por país. Y ahora os paso con Rafa, que nos hablará sobre inflación, tipos de interés y perspectivas macro.
Muchas gracias por esta introducción, Celso. Empezamos por Europa. El Banco Central Europeo volvió a bajar los tipos 25 puntos básicos, situando la tasa de depósito en el 2,0%. Además, ha revisado a la baja sus previsiones de inflación. Ahora espera un 2,0% en 2025, un 1,6% en 2026 y estabilidad en 2027. El crecimiento del PIB se mantiene en el 0,9% para este año. Como muestra este gráfico, tanto la inflación general como la subyacente en la eurozona siguen moderándose y se sitúan ya en torno al objetivo del 2%. Paralelamente, los tipos de interés oficiales siguen su tendencia descendente. En Estados Unidos, la Reserva Federal mantuvo los tipos en el rango 4,25%-4,50%, pero recortó sus previsiones de crecimiento al 1,4% para 2025. Al mismo tiempo, elevó su previsión de inflación. El índice PCE se sitúa en el 3% este año. Como muestra el gráfico, el mercado espera una clara bajada de tipos a lo largo de los próximos trimestres, con un nivel esperado del 3,83% a final de 2025 y del 3,22% a cierre de 2026. Por último, la OCDE ha revisado a la baja sus previsiones de crecimiento global. Estima ahora un 2,9% para 2025 y 2026, frente al 3,3% del año anterior, señalando como principal riesgo la política comercial de Estados Unidos. En conjunto, seguimos viendo señales consistentes de un aterrizaje suave. La inflación se modera, los bancos centrales bajan.
Some in the paranormal community believe this could be a modern-day encounter with a fire demon. According to Aaron, that's most likely the case. But what about you? What do you think is going on here? If you're wondering what you're looking at, allow me to tell you, you aren't the first to have done so. Apparently, this is a sigbin, a mystical creature from Filipino folklore described as a nocturnal beast that's part goat and part dog. The eerie creature is said to have large ears that can clap like hands and a tail resembling a whip. Its most distinctive feature is its habit of walking backward. Recently, someone shared this footage because they believed it was a sigbin. The video doesn't show the creature fully, only its back is visible, adding to the mystery and intrigue. According to legend, the sigbin is not just a bizarre-looking animal, but is also known to be the pet of witches. It's said to have sinister abilities to suck its victims' blood through their shadows, making it a feared entity in Filipino culture. Seeing the footage, I can't help but wonder if this is truly a Sigbin or perhaps some other unknown creature. What do you think? Have you ever come across this before? A lizard-like creature with an extremely long tail that, if not for its 4 legs, you might mistake for a snake. This fascinating creature is called a long-tailed glass lizard. Despite its name, it's not actually a snake, but a type of legless lizard. The long-tailed glass lizard is known for its elongated, slender body and remarkably long tail, which can move swiftly and can break away. Talk about blending nature with the digital age. Check out this beetle. It's not your ordinary everyday insect. The facial movements seem very real, so it can't be a robot. However, some people believe this is someone wearing a real-life mask of the president. Is it possible that we're looking at a high-quality mask, or is it some sort of makeup error? Well, there's a third option. The clip is fake, but still, share your thoughts.
Including going back to the Great Depression.
Okay.
Ever.
A trail cam owner came across this strange image on his device. Take a look. At first glance, he couldn't make out what it was until he enhanced the footage. Once it was enhanced, it appeared to have captured a large creature walking through the dark. The creature was about 7 feet tall. It fits the classic description of a Bigfoot. All who saw the footage in the paranormal community believed it had to be a Bigfoot. My team thinks so too. Personally, well, I don't know. There's something off and I just can't put my finger on it. What do you think we're dealing with here? Nature's heartwarming moments. Take a moment to soak in the beauty as a generous monkey shares its apple with a tortoise. It's like a scene straight out of a harmonious jungle tale. There's something profoundly beautiful about witnessing different creatures showing kindness and sharing in their unique way. Don't you agree? I don't remember the last time someone shared their apple with me. Well.
Now, after a potentially groundbreaking discovery last year, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is being used to investigate tentative evidence of a sign of life.
During a recent interview with the LBC network, Professor Niku Madhusudan, an astrophysicist at the University of Cambridge, discussed the possibility of finding life on the exoplanet K2-18b.
Okay, well, what would be the best result in terms of what you could find?
So there are 2 end-member scenarios, so to speak. So we might find a very strong signal of dimethyl sulfide, showing us that robustly it is there in the atmosphere of this planet. And that would be quite remarkable.
According to Professor Madhusudan, there is a 50-50 chance of discovering life on K2-18b, which is located approximately 110 light-years from Earth in the constellation Leo. K2-18b is considered a super-Earth and is believed to have a similar composition to our planet. The exoplanet orbits a red dwarf star and is positioned within the star's habitable zone where the temperature is just right for liquid water to exist. While the discovery of life on K2-18b would be groundbreaking, Professor Madhusudan cautions that there is still much research that needs to be done before any definitive conclusions can be drawn.
The consequences are immense because you have to realize this is the first time we are seeing an Earth-like biomarker, would be seeing if it's confirmed.
Nonetheless, the possibility of finding life beyond our solar system is an exciting prospect, and one that continues to captivate the scientific community and the public alike. Wouldn't you agree? Have you had a chance to see the video of the mysterious object in the sky yet? According to reports, someone captured footage of a fascinatingly unique glowing object hovering in the night sky. The object has an unusual shape that's transparent and, if you ask me, mesmerizing. It's difficult to determine the exact size of the object, but it does appear to be large. Although the cameraman struggles to keep it in focus, the object does appear to be stationary for an extended period. We're not sure what this is supposed to mean, but if this is real, then there's the need to find answers. What do you think, though? Is this authentic? If it is, what do you think we could be dealing with? The Lockheed CL-1201 was a proposed high-speed aircraft developed by Lockheed in the 1960s. It was developed to be a supersonic transport capable of carrying about 250 passengers at speeds faster than Mach 2. Comparing it to a famous building, the wingspan of the CL-1201 would be comparable to the height of the Statue of Liberty, while its length would be equivalent to about two-thirds the length of a football field. The design included a delta wing and 4 engines with a focus on transatlantic flights. Unfortunately, the project didn't advance beyond the concept stage due to various challenges in the U.S. government's decision against developing a supersonic transport. Today, the CL-1201 serves as a historical example of attempts in the 20th century to create practical supersonic commercial aeroplanes. What do you think of it? Is it something you would love to sit in? Tell us in the comments section. We travel back in time to the Canadian mountains in the year 2020. If you are wondering what makes this mountain special, it's simple. A gondola came crashing down the mountain. The incident shook everyone given how neatly its cables were cut. Just in case you didn't know, such cables are typically made of thick steel, and that will require a lot of effort to cut through. Not to talk about the noise and the fact that at least 3 men are needed to do it successfully in at least 15 minutes. Here's the thing though, the security saw and heard nothing. How were they cut then? Well, no one knows. This man suggests that the culprit might be none other than the elusive Sasquatch. Why? Because according to him, no human could pull off such a risky feat without getting caught. After the incident, security was beefed up and they even had thermal cameras. But after spending millions to fix the cable and upgrade the security, the incident repeated again, with no culprit caught. The only difference was this time they captured footage of a massive creature roughly 8 to 9 feet tall. There are not a lot of humans that fit this bill. Could it be the work of a Sasquatch, as the man says, or is there a more ominous reason? Share your thoughts. An individual managed to capture a striking image of this massive, thick, glowing white ring in the sky. While some natural phenomena, such as weather patterns or atmospheric disturbances, can potentially create such spectacles, it's difficult to ignore the possibility of a portal situation. The ring appeared to be stationary in the sky without any visible motion or changes in shape. The edges of the ring were well defined and seemed to emit a bright white light. The center of the ring was slightly darker but still emitted a faint glow. This phenomena has left many people wondering about its origin and purpose. About a quarter of the team of classified captures think this might be some natural phenomenon. Another quarter think this might be a portal and remain sitting on the fence or thinking it's a hoax. What about you? What do you think? Looks like it's raining fish. Literally. I mean, if this was a thing, there'd be no need for fishing. Just to make sure we're seeing the real thing, the man filming walks over and picks up a wiggling fish on the road. This is quite a sight to see. But how is this even possible? Well, some suggested a portal may be involved, whisking the fish from one realm to another. It's a captivating idea given the unusual nature of the event. But then there are the skeptics, quick to dismiss the spectacle as nothing more than a hoax concocted with CGI or AI, and yet others propose a more grounded explanation, that this is simply an instance of animal fall or fish rain caused by a waterspout. And indeed, that seems to be the most logical and potentially likely explanation. After doing some research, I discovered that when a waterspout forms, it can sweep up fish from bodies of water and deposit them elsewhere when it dissipates, creating the illusion of a fish rain. So, while the idea of portals and otherworldly phenomena may be tempting,
is this really the most strategic view? Ever? First, oh my god, a double drop rate soul ring.
what do you think these creatures are?
Is this really the most strategic view? Ever? First, oh my god, a double drop rate soul ring. It can trigger a chain explosion effect, increasing the drop rate by 50%? No way, that's a scam. Let's equip the soul ring and test it out. Here. So much loot that my inventory is completely full. Wow, I even got the Holy Angel Bow. Equipping these divine items boosted my stats several times over. Now farming elite monsters is free. Double drop rate bonus. Haha, this run was a huge win.
Play for free now.
Today I'm going to make a beat for NBA Youngboy. We're going to use the plugins from Output 1 to build the beat. Output 1 is an expansive collection of FX plugins, samples, instruments, and creative tools to use throughout your production process. Play your beat. It's going to analyze it. Describe what we want. Funky piano. Yeah. Let's try Portal on that.
Than this guy could be. No, well, go ahead and guess. Done? Did you by any chance guess mosquitoes? Yes, they are, in fact, mosquitoes. Residents of Kamchatka, Russia, were in for a surprise when they were forced to evacuate the streets and stay inside their homes with all the doors and windows locked due to a mosquito infestation that, much like a storm, had taken over the entire area. The sheer number of mosquitoes